Once again, in this video, I'm going to be recommending 3 anime, and once again, they're gonna have something in common, and this time it's gonna be that they're all controversial anime. Now, I'm only recommending 3, but the truth is this could easily be a top 20 list, because there's a lot of anime that fall under the category of controversial, whether it's for a certain scene that happened or just the whole plot in general. So if you'd like for me to recommend more, let me know in the comments below, and let's get on with the video.
Lights are lit and there's sweat on your embrace. One other thing I did.
Koikimi follows a genius playboy who one day nearly falls off the stairs, but then he gets saved by a high school girl. After he is saved by this girl, he falls in love with her, and he starts to pursue her relentlessly. She keeps insulting him and calls him a creep, but he never learns his lesson because she is a former womanizer. And he keeps on pursuing her and insists that this time it's different. And throughout the anime, you can see her feelings start to change a bit towards him. And this anime is controversial mainly for the reason because she's a 17-year-old high school student and he's a 27-year-old businessman who slept with multiple women. So it's not shocking to say that this anime is controversial. If you look at this review, it claims that this anime is just about a groomer who takes advantage of a naive girl. This other review that you see claims that the only reason why some people don't call the male character out is because he's handsome. And on the other end, you have this review where the user says that they actually like the fact that there's an age gap and that it makes it realistic. This is not the first time by far that we've seen an anime with this type of storyline where either the girl is a lot older or the guy's a lot older. This is definitely not the first time. It's really up to you about whether or not you would enjoy watching this. As you can see from the reviews I showed you just now, some people don't care while others do. It really is a bigger conversation that Japan itself just has to have, because in their culture, this sort of seems to be normal. So do I think that this anime needs to be completely outright banned? Well, no, because there's so many other anime that have this sort of similar plot. So if this one gets banned, then all of them would have to get banned. And if you want all of them to get banned, it's a bigger conversation.
Lights are lit and there's sweat on your embrace. One other thing I did.
Goblin Slayer is an anime that became so controversial that it changed the anime industry forever, all because of the very first episode, which, to put it simply, starts off in a dungeon where a bunch of goblins gang up on a group of female adventurers, and let's just say they did some not so nice things to those girls. But to be honest, this really did go above and beyond to actually show what was happening. And to no surprise, right after this anime aired, it got cancelled. And even though it was sort of deserved, the rest of the Goblin Slayer anime was nowhere near as graphic as that first episode was. So it's kind of like they really went out of their way to make the first episode that graphic, that gruesome, to really catch people's attention. But it backfired because then a lot of people didn't want to watch it anymore, and a lot of people really misjudged what the whole series was about, and they really dug their own grave with that one, because now all of the people that worked on this series, all of their work is now tainted by this one scene. And the reason why I said this changed the anime industry forever is because all of the sudden, warning messages became a lot more prevalent after this anime aired. Now, before any sort of scene where someone is gonna get assaulted, you'll see a warning message pop up before even the entire show starts. The good news is Goblin Slayer did prevail in some way, because it did go on to have a season 2, and you can watch both of the seasons right now, so to some degree it didn't get completely cancelled.
Lights are lit and there's sweat on your embrace. One other thing I did.
Interspecies Reviewers follows the adventures of an oddball group who enjoy brothels across the universe and write reviews so that others can know the best place to indulge in their sexual desires. This one is pretty insane because I've heard people watching movies and then writing reviews for them, but you never really see something like this where someone goes to brothels and then writes in detail reviews. Now, if you're thinking about watching this, the first thing I should tell you is that this anime does have a lot of fan service, and I mean a lot. On the surface, when you see what the plot is about, it does look like it's just trying to be as sexual as possible. If you look at this user's review, he's saying that it is basically just a hentai. So with this content in mind, that's why this series was banned in several Western countries and was forced heavy censorship in Japan. By looking at the actual fan base of the show, some people really do find it enjoyable and funny to watch. This user here says that he believes everyone secretly loves this anime and he thinks that they're too scared of what society thinks of them. That's definitely an interesting take. So would you guys like watching this anime, or do you think that it's too controversial? And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until we meet again, thanks for watching.